What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Tyree, Big Guard, and I'm back. I was back last time, but I'm really back this time. I do want to start the show off by saying, prayers for Damar Hamlin and the situation that happened last night on the field, man. It's a really tough situation. Latest update I got is that he's breathing with 50% oxygen now, so he doesn't need 100% oxygen. So hopefully his situation will continue to get better, and just keep praying for him and his family. So we're going to get right to the show tonight, man. The guys is in here, you know what I'm saying? We even got a little special guest. Boy, Avery, he running a little behind. He might be getting that career over. I don't know what he might be doing. I think he was at the drive-thru last time I talked to him, getting the extra Big Mac. But tonight we got my boy. He already in the playoffs with me, James.
What up?
We already say, baby, we ain't got to be in the gulag.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
we good. You know what I mean?
Hey, Big Guard. Is Big Guard, does that stand for like nose guard or right guard, left guard? Because most of them cats big anyway. So,
you teeter-totter on being very like you're normally one of my favorite people on the show, man. But you getting all right.
Are we?
It's like I'm a big guard. I'm about to come down and handle the ball a little bit. I want to do a little.
Okay.
I want to do a little bit of stuff y'all be doing. You know what I'm saying? I want to get a little jiggy with it too. All right. Next we got my man with the meanest hezzy in the game, Chucky Chuck.
What up, man? What's going on? What's up?
Hey, normally Chuck, man, when you on the show, man, you normally the best shooter on here, man. But tonight, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I got somebody that might could give you a little run for your money, man. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no mic.
Hey, I got somebody you might not want to go $5 a shot with, aka Mr. Sitcho. You know what? Down. We got my boy, man. I hit him up and I say, hey, man, I need you to pull up, man. We got to talk. My boy Andy Gebru, what's going on, bro?
What's up, fellas? What's up, Chuck? What's up with you, man?
What's good, man? Good to see you, bro.
It's the real Big Guard in here, all right? The real Big Guard.
Man, come on. I was about to say my show. Our show. Being disrespectful. But we're gonna let it slide for right now. We're gonna let it slide. But hey, James, this will be a good sight to see, huh? Two shooters on the left and the right, right?
Right. That boy Chuck can shoot, man. That boy could. I'll give him that, man. Long range too. I'll give props on this dude.
But Andy, I don't know why Jokers be falling for the hezzy though. He's not going to the hole. Like they be falling for they be falling. It ain't be jumping. I'm like, dude, he ain't going nowhere.
That's definitely cap. He definitely trying to shoot it. He's trying to get there.
You just don't know when.
Facts.
He was hezzy for about 50 times before he shoot. I'm like, come on, bro, just shoot the rock, man. Stop hezzying so much.
He's trying to get that space. He's trying to create that space so he can.
He already have it. Sometimes he still hezzy, and I'm like, come on, man.
Hezzy 3 times. You had him the first time. Yeah, but like I say, man, with the Damar Hamlin situation, now we have to deal with the aftermath. Oh, hold on 1 second. We got I got two shooters. I got a point guard, and this dude right here, man, he just, it's Snacks Harris. Avery Graves, what's up, baby? How you doing?
What's going on, man? What up, Andy?
Hey, what's up, baby? Hey, did you get that for me?
Get you what, bro?
You said you was getting 5 Big Macs. I just wanted one.
Here we go. We're starting the new year like this already.
My fault. But hey, happy 2023, man. First show of 2023. Like I said, we got my boy, the best shooter on the show right now, Andy Gebru. We got another dude, the best.
You ain't got no problem with that, cut?
Hey, man.
You already.
Hey. I'm not listen. I don't concede the stuff like y'all have.
Okay. So hold on. Let me ask you a question, Avery. So Chuck a shooter, James a point guard, Andy a shooter. What do you do?
All of it.
Hack.
You be hacking me. I don't need to hack the scope, baby. I don't need to hack the scope.
Hey, that's a good answer. I did not expect that answer. But like I said, man, we had the Damar Hamlin situation last night. Very unfortunate situation. But now we have to deal with the aftermath. And we have to figure out what the NFL is going to do. They haven't gave us a whole lot of information on what they are going to do. We know they will not make up the game this week. So, Chuck, I'd like to go to you first, man. What should the NFL do?
To me, leave it at the discretion of the two organizations. Whatever they want to do, I think they should be the ones to make the ultimate decision. If the Bills and the Bengals decide that they want to play the game, they should let them. If they decide that they don't and they're just willing to, stay where they are as far as seating, I think the league just need to rock with it because I think, it's kind of, especially the Bills, it's kind of personal for them. That's not easy to take. So to me, they need to leave it to the discretion of the organizations and the teams. Whatever their decision is to do moving forward, I think the league needs to back them and support that and just follow whatever those two teams decide.
Got you. Avery, what you think they should do?
It's a look. I understand what Chuck is saying, but I think they don't need to play this week. I think there's more. It's just not about the Bills and the Bengals. I mean, he has a lot of other people and other teams that are close to him. You can clearly see by the news. Pittsburgh, the Pittsburgh coach knew him since he was 12 and stuff like that. I just think they have a week before the Super Bowl. I do agree with it. They have a week before the Super Bowl. Nobody watches the Pro Bowl. I still don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Shift it back a week. Let everybody grieve, get their mentals together, and let's play football. I mean, at the end of the day, they're entertaining us. That's all they're entertaining us. We fuss and joke and about how bums is on the field, but at the end of the day, this is about somebody's life, and it's very tragic. I don't think anybody's ever seen. I mean, I've never seen somebody getting CPR in the field. That's tough. So I mean, I understand what you're saying, Chuck, because of the feeling. I do, but I think it's more than just the Bills, and I think it's the whole NFL because this is unprecedented. The worst I've seen was Eric Gardner. He was paralyzed. Rozier from the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Ryan Shazier.
My fault, Ryan Shazier. Thank you, Ryan Shazier. I mean, and Foxworth was talking about one of his guys was paralyzed on the kickoff. So, but we've never seen this. So I think I do agree with you at a piece of it, but I think it's just more than that. I think everybody should have a say so each team. So, go ahead,
Andy. What you think?
That was going to be my next question to everybody. I know. Have we ever seen something like this? Like at this point of football, you know what I mean?
I told
with a week left. You know what I mean?
I told my wife last night I never seen an ambulance on the NFL field that I can remember. I've seen it on a high school field. I think I've seen it on college.
They wasn't on Tua. They didn't have the ambulance for Tua. I don't think they rolled him out.
I don't think so. I don't remember no ambulance.
They rolled him out. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they rolled him out. I mean, hands and all. But I don't remember. I'm not saying it's never happened. I'm saying I've never seen it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So has there ever been a situation where, all right, maybe it wasn't that drastic to where they were giving CPR on the field, but to where they had to make up a game? Has that had to happen before? And then
the only time that's ever happened it will be the COVID year. You know what I'm saying? Because they had games on Tuesday, Wednesday, and shift games over. So we're talking about just that precedent. Yes, it has happened in the NFL, but I know what you're saying. We're talking about a human being per se. Has that happened and stopped the game? So I know what you mean.
I get what you're saying.
I think honestly, at the end of the day, that the NFL is going to do the best they can to protect the shield first and foremost. Of course, condolences out to that young fella, but at the end of the day, they're going to see it as, hey, whatever is going to be the best business decision going forward, because just like we've never seen it, they never had to deal with it. You know what I mean? So it's going to be quick thinking, quick action, and then they're going to have to move on. At the end of the day, they're going to have to move on from it. You see what I'm saying? Because of just how big the business is. You know what I mean? Just in general. But I think they're at a point like we've never dealt with this. I've never seen nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
I get exactly what you're saying. James, what you think they should do?
Man, I agree with all y'all points, man. I'm not sure what they're supposed to do. I'll put up what Danny said about how they should reschedule the game.
Because a lot of people are saying they don't have a Thursday night game this week, I don't believe. Right? Avery, no Thursday night game week 18?
No, because this week's the last week. Next week is the divisional.
Okay.
I'm not putting them on a Wednesday. I'm not putting them on a Wednesday, and then they go play their playoff on like a Sunday.
Right.
So they have to push that. Like, I don't understand.
No, but he's saying play the Bills Bengals on next Wednesday. So you saying play their game Sunday, and then what's it 1, 2, 3?
No. What he's saying, play the Bills on next Wednesday if they have to play it.
No. But what I'm saying, Avery, is this: they still got to play week 18. Right. The Bills still got to play.
But Sunday. I think Danny's saying play it Sunday. What I'm assuming is what I'm reading. Everybody's playing the game Sunday. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And then he can still go on the back end and play the Wednesday, but they still have a time. Now, He's saying move the playoff game to Monday, which I could see that too. Move their specific playoff game because they're both in the playoffs to the Mondays.
Right.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to.
Chuck, go ahead.
I was just trying to see the scheduling on everything because, like you said, this is football. It's not like basketball. It's consecutive. You can play games consecutive. So if you play Wednesday, the rest period ain't like, basketball. You can get days. It's a lot easier to come back from. So I really don't know what they're supposed to do because it's actually a huge game. Like this.
It's for number one.
It's a huge game. Like this is a bye game for either. Like say if Cincinnati win and Kansas City lose, then they get to bye in the playoffs.
Right. And the division. And this is the division game for that division. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a huge game, but I really don't know, man. I agree with all y'all points. I like my man said, I never seen anything like this before. Like that's crazy, man. Like, the only thing I ever seen close to that, like in person, was my brother. He got in an accident on the football field and broke his neck, and they took him off on the stretcher. But besides that, I never seen nothing like that.
Yeah, and what Mike is saying right here, man, I said the same thing to start the show off with. That I seen it on Twitter right before I came on, and like I said, he's getting 50% oxygen now. He's needing 50% oxygen now, as opposed to needing 100% as he started off at. So he definitely has improved. Yeah, he's definitely has improved, and it's getting better. So
they were saying one thing about, if I'm not mistaken, his heart where it was beating and it caught at the right time with the right hit at the specific time.
Yeah.
They had to skip over
and that's and that's what rare. Yeah, and that's what they said. The medical staff was right on point because they hit him with the AED right when they need to hit him with it because he got to be hit with within 2 minutes, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, something like that. So they were saying, but we're gonna go ahead and move on. I know Danny might jump on real quick and explain what he was saying, so I guess we can all get a better understanding of it. But
I'm gonna say this before I'm sorry, Todd, for Danny's part. I think it's gonna be off either way. Yeah. If you play a Wednesday and you can keep the division the Monday, they're still gonna be at a disadvantage. So I don't know how that's gonna. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that's gonna.
Yeah.
Here go my boy Danny Thompson. He can explain a little better what he was saying.
I'll tell him.
Hey Avery, how's it going? Finish last place in fantasy, dog.
I didn't finish last night. It's not bad. It's not the
you ain't win no money though.
Oh, okay, whoop it here. Next.
No, so with the NFL playoff schedule having a Monday playoff game, there is a Monday playoff game on Wild Card Weekend.
Right.
So what you do is, if they are forced to play this game, which there's a way the NFL gets out of it, if New England wins and Baltimore wins on Sunday, the Bills and Bengals game is pretty much pointless because the Ravens win the division.
Yeah, because the Bengals play the Ravens. The Bengals play the Ravens. I think that's what he's saying, if the Ravens beat the Bengals.
Yeah, and then
you talking about against the Bengals? If the
Ravens beat the Bengals on Sunday and the Patriots beat the Bills, that game and that replay game makes no sense at this point.
Yeah, because nobody can catch the Chiefs because the Chiefs hold the tiebreaker over the Bills, but not over the Bengals. Exactly. But the Bengals have 4 losses.
But the percentage of that happening is
no. You listen, in the NFL, anything can happen in week 18.
Man, stop it. Listen,
but
it's never been a week 18, but
we had week 18 last year.
We did. I thought it was 17. It was 17 weeks last year.
No, it was 18 last year.
Yeah, it was 18.
That. Everybody get the bye.
I had to move back to our fantasy. It was 18.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks because the league I'm in, the championship is this week.
I know. I got a week 18 championship too. But what happens is if the game is played, you're going to have to probably play the game Wednesday. You're going to have to play it next Wednesday because then you can move Buffalo and Cincinnati's playoff game to next Monday.
Gotcha.
That's the only logical reason because the NFL is not canceling the Pro Bowl. There's money involved in it. My man Sink on the corner mentioned the Shield. The Shield ain't about to hand over no money. They ain't about to give up no money.
Well, I don't know. You gonna watch it then?
Didn't we watch Tuesday football during COVID?
No.
Every night of the week, Wednesday, Tuesday.
Right. Are you gonna watch the Pro Bowls when I'm asking you? I'm not talking about the football.
They're not putting it on TV no more.
It don't matter. The NFL has put an entire weekend together in Vegas.
No, it's not a game no more, right?
It's an entire weekend.
Like football.
Oh, okay.
It's events. It's stuff the NFL's put together. They planned this for over a year. They're not about to eat the cost of this.
So like an NBA All-Star.
It's like, yeah, it's. I don't know what they're doing.
Watch this. They don't have to eat the cost of this. Watch this, Danny. We can stop this right now. The NFL know how to move their schedule. They can do it after the daggone Super Bowl.
So they're going to put it against NBA All-Star Weekend. Is that what you're saying?
Or the week after, you can do it. Don't matter. They don't have to lose that money. I ain't about to listen.
Man,
I'm just saying. They know how to move stuff around.
But let's go ahead and move on, man, so we can get to where we need to get to. So we got one more week left, as Danny just alluded to. We got somebody on this show. Their playoff spot ain't exactly secure.
That's that. Well, we know Danny's team has been home. We ain't worried about him.
We wanted the draft pick. I don't care what you're talking about.
Only thing he's securing is a spot at the buffet right now. So, but you know, the thing is,
on Ty's credit card.
On every credit card, he got more money than me. But in both conferences, the AFC and the NFC, we got one spot left. So the 7 seed fighting in the NFC, you got the Seahawks, the Lions, the Packers. I know it's a couple of scenarios out there. I'm pretty sure Danny knows them all. In the AFC, you got the Patriots, Chuck's team, the Dolphins, and I believe the Steelers, and maybe even the Jets could still get in.
Jaguars.
No.
The Jets can't get in?
The Jaguars can still get in.
Well, right now they got the Jaguars as a division winner, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, so you got 2 spots, my fault. So whoever wins the division, then that seven spot in the AFC. Got 2 spots. In the NFC,
I know one thing. I know one thing for sure.
What's for sure?
Green Bay is not losing at home, man. Green Bay is not losing at home, and then they playing that Seattle game before. So Seattle wins, Detroit is automatically out. You feel me?
Yeah.
So and they play at 8:00. So if Detroit sees that Seattle wins, what motivation do they have for them to keep playing?
That's what I think to
beat Aaron Rodgers, to beat your division rival.
That's cool. And in Green Bay right now, it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be real tough.
So in the NFC, you got Green Bay getting that last spot.
I got Green Bay getting that last spot.
What about the AFC, Andy? What you got? You think the Jaguars beat the Titans?
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be tough, man. I think so because Sunshine's been playing real good. Sunshine's been playing real good. He's as you can see, if he gets a line, man, if he ever gets a line and stop running for his life, that dude is gonna be dangerous, man. He's gonna be real dangerous. That team is getting better. It's even another play for what I was hearing that Amari Cooper initially was like, hey, just trade me to Jacksonville. When you know what I mean, when he got to Cleveland. So if that can happen, because he's still under contract, I think, from the Dallas contract. So if that can happen, you putting pieces around him. He already got a good running back. Now you just get that line. They're gonna be real scary, man.
Hey, look, he would still be in Dallas had he not called Dak the Black Kirk Cousins. He might still be in Dallas. I'm just saying. I think that's why they shipped him out.
What's the difference?
What's the difference? What's the difference between what?
What's the difference from Dak and Kirk Cousins? What's the difference?
I mean, I'm not saying Amari Cooper was wrong. I'm just saying he would still be there if he wouldn't have said that. All right, so Chuck, I know you rocking with the Dolphins, right? Y'all getting in? 6
I actually think we get
6 in a row.
I actually think we get lucky. I think Jacksonville wins.
He got Calvin Ridley. Forgot about that.
I think Jacksonville wins their division.
Oh yeah, Calvin Ridley. Yeah.
And I think the fact that New England's going to lose to Buffalo, I think helps us, and I think we're going to squeak by the Jets. So I think we're going to get lucky. I feel like we're going to get lucky. The NFC, I'm with my man Andy. Sometimes people just feel like luck is just all on your side, no matter like it's just amazing what Green Bay has done the last 6 weeks, and I feel like the wave is just what it is. Some people just feel like, man, they're just not gonna lose. Like it's just crazy, and the teams they're actually beating is what's getting me. Like they was we was picking at them for losing the bums in the season. Now they're playing against really, really good teams.
But I will say this: you know the blessing, you know the greatest thing that Green Bay is going to get if they do so happen to get in the playoffs and the standings stay the way they are.
San Fran.
Their gift is going to be the San Francisco 49ers in the wild card playoffs. And we know how much problem Aaron Rodgers has had with that team. Danny, go ahead.
I was just going to say, but again, Ty, I mean, I think everybody on here would probably say you're right. But when you have a team who just, like, you know how some years are just like, it's just a team just like, bro, just everything just going their way. Those are the worst teams.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, he won a Super Bowl. That was a 6 seed, right?
I'm not. Yeah, that's what
You know who this team reminds me of, man? That Eli Manning team.
I knew you was gonna say that.
It reminds me of their team, and then here's the thing: they're not relying on Aaron Rodgers right now.
Right.
He's not. It's all the run game.
That defense.
Their secondary, the defense. Man. So
well, yeah, I mean,
and then you got a good quarterback.
Over 300 yards, have you? In the game?
Not yet.
Because I think somebody had him in fantasy. I was going against, and I was kind of shocked that he didn't put up the numbers. Danny, what you got? I know you got all the little numbers floating around in your head. What you got?
I got Green Bay, Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
You got everybody losing.
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
Because
I don't even remember saying their name. Hold on, let me go back and look at my.
They need everybody to lose.
Yeah,
because the one thing
that would be amazing.
I don't trust whatever Dolphins quarterback is going to play the Jets this week.
Teddy Bridgewater, right?
Huh?
No, I don't know. I hope
we'll know the quarterback for the Dolphins is, so I can't trust it.
Well, I think the Bills will beat the Patriots. String.
I agree, but the Jets are just really bad. I'm just man. That's why I'm
saying.
Where are they bad at?
Mike Tomlin is going to end up above 500 in the playoffs. He's never been under 500 in his career.
That's a good point too.
They're bad at the quarterback position right now, ain't they? The Jets.
It don't matter. Pittsburgh. Listen, we didn't think Pittsburgh was going to be Baltimore on Sunday, did y'all?
I
they barely beat him though, didn't they?
It takes 1 point to win, right?
I mean, it's still no Lamar though. Yeah, like Lamar's playing.
It takes 1 point to win, right? Does it matter?
I mean, I get what you're saying.
But I think Pittsburgh will find a way to the playoffs. I think Green Bay will win. And I just have a dumb feeling Aaron Rodgers and or Tom Brady is going to end up in the Super Bowl.
Man,
I
have the same feeling.
I got it done because Dallas better pray to baby Jesus that Philadelphia loses to the Giants. Because if Dallas has got to go to Tampa, they're done.
I'm going to that game. If Dallas comes here, I'm going to that game.
If Dallas goes to Tampa,
James don't like that.
It's done. They're done.
Look at James' face.
They're done.
If that was me, you calling me all names. Danny says it. You ain't got nothing to say. This wild, bro.
Okay, you're right. Get the dude off the screen, man. Get him out of here.
Thank you.
All right, James, what you got, man?
I'm going with Danny, man. I want Pittsburgh to get in for Mike Thompson. So I want Pittsburgh to get in. Since Chuck won't come over to my side with the Miami Dolphins, he was like, what'd he say? 3 of y'all teams are in there. Hope one of them lose. So referring to us. So let's get Miami out of there. New England gonna lose. So I want Pittsburgh, of course. I think Green Bay. Green Bay is like that team the team that won the Super Bowl that year. They're on that high right now. So what they won, like 4 in a row, 5 in a row, something like that?
Boo.
Green Bay.
I think it's
5 of their last 6.
5 of their last 6.
5 of their last 6.
Pittsburgh won like what? 5 of their last 6, 6 of their last 7.
Somebody on here got a team that won 9 games in a row. I wonder what team that was. Giants, Cowboys, no. Atlanta, no. Green Bay, no. 49ers, my fault. What you got, Avery?
I think
about to be 10 in a row.
I think this. I'm glad Aaron Rodgers shut up. I mean, Aaron Rodgers shut up and play football. Stop blaming every receiver, defense, coaches, the front office. You see what gets them? The 5-game winning streak. It ain't been Aaron Rodgers. No, but it ain't been Aaron Rodgers. It's been that defense that run the game. And I agree with Danny. I am kind of scared for that team. And then I'm kind of scared for them to go to San Francisco. I picked San Francisco. I'm not crazy. But I would not be shocked. He finally gets over that San Francisco hump and beats them in the wild card. I just don't. And like the Tampa and the Dallas, I'm with you again, Danny. Dallas should win that game. But when you don't,
they lost them in the beginning of the season.
Listen. They did, but when you don't put your foot on these two dudes, they're gonna Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers. You got problems. You got problems. But to answer the question, I just want to get that. To answer the question, I think Jaffa's going to win the division. Okay, I'm still going Miami, but I wouldn't be shocked the Jets beat them. I think still Tomlin's going to be 9-8. I still think they're going to be 9-8 regardless.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
The reason why I can see the Jets because of their defense. Both quarterbacks are trash. But I just think it's Miami's destiny. I'm just having the feeling. I'm just feeling that. And I think Green Bay. I think I agree with everybody. Green Bay.
So this question kind of the last question that we had. Well, one thing I do want to say is what did Avery say? I had something to say about it. What did you say, Avery? And I said, but. You said something. I said, but.
About San Francisco?
I don't remember. All right, we're just going to move on. But, okay, so, we talked about what teams should get in. So, out of those teams that we talking about squeaking, and I know y'all already kind of alluded to this. Y'all said Green Bay. Some people said Green Bay. But what non-divisional winner do we think could make that run to the Super Bowl?
Cowboys.
Cause the most problem? Here you go.
Cowboys.
So you think the Cowboys?
Dallas Cowboys.
It's real talk. It's lined up for them.
Like
if they don't do it, it's lined up for. If they don't do it this year, bro,
you say that every year though.
I don't say it every year.
You do say that every year.
Hat says it every year. The back on hat.
No, we be saying if they don't do it this year, they never. We say that every year.
They got Kirk Cousins, Tom Brady career over, Aaron Rodgers career over,
Giants career over.
You don't know about Jalen Hurts. You're right. All the quarterbacks, they got it all. I don't see it. They got Brock Purdy. Look at the quarterbacks they got to go through. Well, if they don't get to, if they don't.
I was fine
man,
with him
wait a minute.
Till you mentioned my quarterback. He got disrespectful.
Put him back up there, man.
He got disrespectful. What you mean?
Okay, put him back up there. Let the man speak. He's speaking facts.
Oh, now he's speaking facts.
Let him cook.
Keep going, man.
Wow.
It's because they give me my Tom Brady. Don't show up, James. Just don't show up. Don't show up.
Tom Brady.
I don't like the. I don't like the. I don't like
Tom Brady though. We ain't talking about no.
It is, but for James, don't show up.
What you about to say, Andy?
I don't like the fact when this is only my biggest pet peeve with Dak Prescott. Whenever he plays a top tier quarterback, he wants to get in a shootout with everybody. I hate it. You'll see if you look at it, his numbers go to like 40, 50 passes for the game. Every time he plays Tom Brady, he tries to go in a shootout with these people. You know what I mean? And I mean that could have everything to do with Kellen Moore and what he's calling. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's going to be real tough. If they win, it's going to be like on some field goal type shit. It's not going to be like late game field goal and they win. It's not going to be no cakewalk. But if they get past Tampa, then they get to the NFC Championship and it's a toss-up then.
So now I know what I was about to say, Avery. Something he said just reminded me. Oh no, you know what? I lost it again. Don't worry about it. I can't remember. You know what I'm saying?
I know you ain't losing weight, so we know you ain't lost that.
You know you ain't lost a meal, so
you know you ain't lost that.
So Chuck, what team you think? You very disrespectful. Chuck, which team you think can get in there and cause some problems, man?
Non-divisional winners, AFC. I think the Chargers are sneaky.
If you do that, Real Live gonna be on the show, bro.
But I just think they're sneaky. I mean,
Herbert.
On any given day, the Chargers can beat anybody on it. I mean, if they're on their guns. NFC, I'm gonna actually go with the Avery team, the Giants. They make every game a dogfight. I feel like if they make it a dogfight, they keep it a close game. They can probably upset a team.
I don't know. I feel like they overachieved this year. No disrespect to Avery. I just feel like y'all over. That's not saying a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. I just feel like y'all overachieved.
It's crazy that a dude. I just don't get this dude.
But I'm saying y'all overachieved.
You finally got a nice playoff run for the 49ers. It took you long enough.
Avery.
No.
Let's keep it real quick. So you expected y'all to be in the playoffs this year?
Didn't I call it from the beginning of the year? I
don't care what you call. You always supposed to say that, but did you expect? Let's be real.
Yes, I did. I see the
man. You didn't expect that.
Hold on. Hold on.
You weren't expecting that, bro.
Are you gonna let me? I seen our schedule. Our schedule was we. Let's be real. The NFC East schedule was garbage.
AFC South.
Everybody was under 400, 33 something the year before. So it was a feasible schedule to get through.
You didn't even believe in your quarterback.
I said, look, no, y'all asked me this one question y'all did ask me. Would I trade my quarterback for other quarterbacks? I said no.
No, you said yes, but then when I was naming guys like Kirk Cousins and that, you said you wouldn't. I would.
No, I'm not getting rid of Kirk. We're gonna beat Kirk Cousins.
You're gonna beat y'all lost to him.
We should have beat him the first time.
Stand by. That.
Just like when we had the page undefeated 16-0, you know the end of the story because you ain't seen that since '94. So those not even talk back.
And you ain't seen your feet since '94. I mean, what? You keep running your lips.
I think the Giants. I like that one. I think the Giants, if they get Minnesota, I think they beat Minnesota.
I don't know, bro.
Minnesota won 9 games, and they were trailing in the fourth quarter, man. Their season could have easily been one other way.
I agree with you on that, too.
But this is what I don't get about Minnesota. He did this last week. Stop trying to force the ball to Justin Jefferson. I know you're trying to give him the record, but spread the ball out. When he spread the ball out to Osborne, to the tight end, I don't know. My man just done disappeared. I don't even think he on the daggone team no more. The other wide receiver, Thielen. Like, where he at? I ain't seen this cat in weeks. You know what I'm saying? But it's like he started trying to force feed Justin Jefferson and lose track of everything else. When you spread the ball out, let Cook run it.
Want to get out of there.
Like the offensive line is terrible.
They banged up.
Well, like I told y'all,
trash.
Everybody down their head.
But the defense playing good earlier in the year, though.
I told y'all when they was James, what I say?
You said
what I say every week.
Yep.
And everybody was like, man, but Chuck, you can't say that. I said it.
We'll do our power rankings. He'll never put them in there.
I still believe it.
I'm
told y'all this every week.
I'm gonna continue to say they're gonna win games and put them in that power rankings because they deserve. The record is what their record is. But the point is,
that don't make you a contender. But we were all a contender, though.
I'm gonna be real with you. None of the NFC teams are contenders.
Who said you put them in your top? How they not a contender if they're in your? That make that make sense, please.
You're in your top 5. You don't mean you're a contender. There's only like 3 contenders.
So Chuck, let me ask you a question. Regardless of who comes out the NFC, do you really think any of them teams could beat the Bengals, the Chiefs, or the Bills? And I'm speaking my team included.
Oh, you talking about the NFC?
Every team Avery's name has an issue. The Eagles, we don't know what the hell is going on with Jalen with Jalen Hurts. My team, you got Brock Purdy. Minnesota, y'all sitting here trashing, even though I think he's good. Y'all sitting here trashing first cousins, third cousins. He was 10th cousins last week. I mean, I'm just being real. I'm just being real.
That's what I'm saying.
You said can they? Yes, they can, but will they?
Tampa.
It's 2 different questions.
No, Tampa's the only team in the NFC that can do it.
No.
Who's playing the best football?
Out of who?
My NFC?
In the NFC right now, who's playing the best football?
The 49ers.
You said the NFC?
NFC. Who's playing the best? It's 2 teams playing the best football right now in the NFC.
49ers and Green Bay.
Green Bay. Yeah. And then, you know, all it takes is that whoever's clicking towards the end.
That's
you know
what
I mean? So
that
Eagles. Let me say this one statement. But hold on, y'all forgot about an AFC team in all this entire talk. Y'all forgot the Baltimore Ravens, and I hope y'all forget Baltimore.
But
if Lamar Jackson returns,
it's up in the air if they win in the division or not.
It don't matter if Lamar Jackson returns to the field. That's a completely different X factor in the playoffs.
I agree.
You think he's gonna play?
Said Poochie Cousins, man. You crazy, boy.
I think he will play. He might show up Sunday. Because now with the Cincinnati game up in the air,
they're not beating one of them 3 teams, man.
Who?
The Baltimore's not.
Baltimore Ravens.
They're not. I got you. I love Lamar Jackson.
Nobody want to play Cincinnati.
They beat Cincinnati on Sunday. That means they beat Cincinnati twice this year.
Okay.
They're not gonna beat Cincinnati.
Huh?
They're not gonna beat Cincinnati.
What makes you think they can't do? They've done it once already. Why can't they do it twice?
Because it's a different Cincinnati.
It was early in the season.
But this
terrible early in the season.
So once again, we're discounting Lamar Jackson. If he returns, we're discounting Lamar Jackson again.
No,
it's like against the Bengals. I'm discounting them. Yes,
but Danny, it's like a tale. It's like a tale of 2 seasons. Because I'm gonna tell you this: if you play Green Bay, or like you see Minnesota touched up Green Bay early in the year, played them last week, you seen what happened to them. I mean, it's sometimes.
Yeah, but Baltimore's defense is playing at a high level right now.
Like that Cincinnati team in the beginning of the season, in my opinion, ain't the same team as right now.
Yeah, but remember, Baltimore's offense has been trashed the last 4 weeks, and we all know why they've been trashed the last 4 weeks in offense.
Oh yeah, because no Lamar. I mean, yeah, I got
you.
Okay,
so when you add Lamar Jackson back to it, the running game is different. It's a different type of offense. Remember, this team averages almost 30 points a game with Lamar Jackson's in the lineup.
Oh yeah,
it's a different type of offense. And then you already add Roquan Smith to that defense. And the defense had to play lights out. They had one bad series because Huntley can't get a first down to save his life last on Sunday. This would be a conversation right now. Y'all mentioned who non-division winners. It's Baltimore. I don't trust it. I don't trust the Chargers. I know none of y'all in this panel trust the Chargers. None of y'all.
I don't. I'm not a.
But I mean, I've been going to throw 4 interceptions that playoff game, and we all go look at real Leo go completely missing again for 6 months.
Hey, look here, Mike. Mike, since you're watching, I didn't want to say this, but I remember Mike and Cortland got in an argument earlier in the season, and Cortland was talking about Tennessee, and they doing this, and Mike was like, y'all really not that good, and Cortland's like, nah. Mike, he was right. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, so
where is Tennessee right now? Start Josh Dobbs, winner take all game.
Who would Baltimore have to play if they won this next game?
They'll play Jacksonville.
Yeah, they'll play Jacksonville.
They'll play. No, if Baltimore wins, they'll play the Chargers at home.
Oh, if they win, yeah.
So next we're gonna do James' favorite segment, man. 24 seconds. Come on, James. Now I gave you some easy ones this week, man.
So you're gonna give me some hard ones this week?
I'm giving you some easy ones.
Maybe
I just gotta find the questions. Hold on, man. Calm down. I gotta find the questions real quick.
Is it NFL, NBA? What is it?
It's NFL. Oh, no, it's NBA. Yeah, it's NBA. All right. Who's the all-time leader in turnovers? Should be pretty easy, James.
I'm gonna go Karl Malone.
Really?
God dang, LeBron James. Who's number 2?
I didn't know he was all time. I wasn't even thinking that.
Who's number 2?
I do that when Tyra said it should be easy, Jay. So he said
I think it's Karl
number
Malone.
2?
I think it's Karl Malone. I'm not sure.
He played 20 years. He gonna have a lot of turnovers.
All right.
Yeah, Karl Malone played 20 years too, but
who has the most?
You right?
Who has the most made free throws in NBA history?
Made free throws?
Yeah, made free throws.
Good.
Karl Malone.
What? He got it right.
He played 50 years, bro.
I mean, LeBron. Yeah, like LeBron ain't played a long time.
LeBron
he didn't go to the line like Karl Malone.
Well, he got the most attempted to Karl Malone. All right, so this one should be pretty easy. Who scored the most points in one quarter?
Klay Thompson.
See, look at that boy. That boy on fire today, boy. 37 points in one quarter.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. I remember that game.
Headband Clay, I believe. All right, so James, you did pretty good. Hey, man, what can I say, man? All right, now we got Chuck Choice.
LeBron got a lot of turnovers.
Hey, bro, he played on Cleveland with nobody for how long?
I had to throw that in there since Andy a LeBron fan, man. You know what I'm saying?
Big time.
That makes sure I give him a little something. All right, so
I don't get it, but okay.
Don't get what?
You don't get what? What don't you get?
You always put LeBron in your joint.
No, I just don't get because you know what this is coming from, the LeBron Jordan debate. You know.
Ain't nobody bring nothing about Jordan in there.
I was just making sure. That's all. I was making sure.
All right, so
You gotta let him finish his career.
we got Chucky choices. My man Avery said the 30th segment. Titans versus Jags. What you got?
Jaguars.
Okay. Should be pretty easy, right? Pretty standard. Browns versus Steelers. Oh, what the heck is that?
Pittsburgh.
Okay. Okay. Jets and the Dolphins.
Dolphins. I rock with my boys.
You've been losing, Bob. Oh, and you was 4-2 last week. My fault. And for the year, you are 41-31. Not bad.
That ain't bad.
Ravens versus Bengals.
Cincinnati.
Okay. And Lions versus Packers.
Packers.
All right. You heard it there. You got
Who's Seahawks playing? Who are the Seahawks playing?
Shoot. I just looked at it.
Is it Rams?
Yeah, they play the Rams.
That's what it is. Yep.
Oh man.
So Titans versus Jags, he picked the Jags. Browns versus Steelers, he picked Pittsburgh. Jets versus Dolphins, he picked his boys. Ravens versus Bengals, he picked Cincy. He said, "Screw you, Lamar." Lions versus Packers, he picked the Packers, which is I think is really his favorite team, man. So now you know I want to get to man. This NBA season, man, has been it's been crazy. I think you got 6 or 7 guys averaging 30. You got a lot going on this season, man. Just a couple of things that's happened this year. Donovan Mitchell, 71. Luka the other night, 60. Joel Embiid early in the season, 59. Devin Booker, 58. And AD, 55. Clay, 54. I think that was yesterday or 2 days ago or something like that. Joel Embiid, 53. Pascal Siakam, 52. Luka, 51. Booker, 51. Garland, 51. Luka, 50. And Steph, 50. So you got Donovan Mitchell at 8th all time with that 71-point game. Only people ahead of him is Wilt Chamberlain, David Thompson, and Kobe Bryant. So the one thing I want to say, man, it's been a whole lot going on, man. You got MVP race is going to be crazy this year, in my opinion. I think I already know what you might want to say, Andy. Who's your MVP and who's been most impressive to you this season?
Right now, Tatum. I
What?
got to give it to Tatum. His team's playing the best.
No, Luka.
Right now, I would say Luka.
I'm shocked.
But the record. I know what it all plays into it. You feel me? But right now, you got to give it to Tatum. And then the dark horse is Kevin Durant. If they keep playing the way they're playing, that dude is out there. He's playing lights out right now.
He's dang near shooting 50, 40, 90.
But right now, today.
What's the name? Hooping with him though?
Who?
I got Tatum.
Kyrie. Yeah, Kyrie
Yes.
playing good. Yeah, man. I mean, Jason Tatum's having a phenomenal season. What you got, James?
I don't know. It's still early, like normal. Luka, he's doing his thing. They won the last 8 out of their 10 games. Jason Tatum, they 5-5 in their last 10 games. KD been hooping. The Joker, man, been really killing. He been off the chain. So it's wide open. I don't really have one right now. I'll be honest with you. It's so wide open to me.
So who's been the most impressive to you this season, though?
I would say Jason Tatum been most impressive. He been very consistent for Boston. He's finally playing at a superstar level every night to me. That's what we all ask for every night for him to play at a superstar level. Some nights, he'll be a superstar. Next night, he'll be an all-star. Next night, he'll be a starter. But now he's playing at a superstar level for him. So I would say Jason Tatum.
Most impressive.
Most impressive, I think, is Luka, though.
Bro, listen.
Yeah, Luka right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. If he drops another 50-ball triple-double, it's over, man. If he does a 56, something crazy like that again, it's gonna be over.
Yeah, I mean he's definitely in. I remember when he first started playing bad. I know me and Andy talk often, and I'm on. The only thing I can really say is, hey man, look at the record, man. Now, but they starting to climb. They starting to climb up. I don't know where they're at right now. Danny, do you know where they're at right now in the standings?
Fourth in the West.
I don't have my computer in front of me.
They're 4th in the West.
They're 4th in the West. I know when they originally started doing it, it was down there by the Lakers somewhere, man. I was like, man, they ain't. But he
won 7 in a row.
Does anybody know last year, Joker? What place were they in?
5th or 6th? Was it 5th, 6th?
6.
And he won MVP.
And he won MVP, yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like the main reason, I know you already talked about this. I feel like the main reason why he won because Embiid got hurt. It's like Embiid got hurt. Not Embiid. Who got somebody?
No, it wasn't Embiid.
No.
Embiid missed too many
I'm
games.
thinking about a year before. The year before was an Embiid got hurt.
I was about to say Embiid didn't miss that many games last year.
Last year I felt like Embiid should have got it.
Yeah, Embiid should have won it last year. I think so.
I thought he should have won it too, but what's the name? What's the name had that crazy PER? He broke the record for PER or something like that, I believe. Danny, who's been most impressive to you? The MVP, most impressive. Which one you got?
I mean, I know Lucas put up these ridiculous numbers over the last 5 weeks, but it's between Giannis. And I know we're getting sick of seeing Giannis. Jason Tatum is up there, but to me, the most impressive player this year has been Donovan Mitchell. Way before the 70-point game. I mean, we talk about the 70 points. He had 11 assists in that game last night.
Yeah, I seen that.
So basically he contributed to 99 points in that game last night because they scored 28 points off those assists. But I think Donovan going to Cleveland, no one knew how this was going to turn out. Him and Garland,
except for me.
I'm about to say I don't know why. Me and Tyrus was like
I've been saying I thought it was.
I didn't know. Two small guards, so.
But this is me though. This is what I looked at. I looked at what they gave up. You gave up a guy that didn't play last year. I mean, I don't know if he played or not, but he didn't play a whole lot.
No,
He was hurt.
Much of nothing.
Yeah, he didn't play, and then you gave up, what was it, Laurie Marketing?
Laurie Marketing.
Which is
who draft picks.
And another guy I didn't know at all.
Yeah,
So I'm like, you gave up that for it. In my opinion, Donovan Mitchell, at the time, was a top 15 player. It's probably you could argue him into the top 10, but he's a fringe superstar player. So I'm like, you get that with what you had. You still got your two best players, Evan Mobley and Darius Garland. You still got your big man, Jared Allen. One thing you don't got is a wing, but Avery can spare him some wings. But I mean, you get what I'm saying? Like, so.
But the thing is with the backcourt, you know, it's the old saying about the size of the backcourt. Because Portland's backcourt was that size for years with Dame and CJ and never got but to the Western Conference Finals once.
Right.
In the East.
But that to me, that was with Portland because everybody else kept getting hurt. If you look at it, those two right there was everybody else kept getting hurt. Everybody there, anytime they had anybody else on that team, they were hurt.
No.
But when you look at
CJ got hurt. CJ got hurt one time.
I feel like Darius Garland better than CJ though.
He's a better point guard.
He's a better point guard.
Right. I don't know about that. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
The man gave you 51 early in the season. Like, if we don't remember,
threes
but if we remember correctly, Spider didn't start the season off. He was hurt. But Darius Garland, they were still winning.
Garland was hurt.
Garland was hurt.
Darius Garland was hurt.
Garland was hurt. But he did put up 51 in November, though.
Yeah, and CJ hit 11 threes on Friday. So what's that got to do? And CJ is playing with Zion.
Again, he's a stat guy, man. He's big as that. He's big as that screen, and he always stat.
But you look bigger in your screen than I do on mine.
See how he do? He don't like when I come back.
No, I said Mitchell was my first quarter season MVP. I'm not thinking he's the MVP now, but the way Mitchell has, if you look at his shooting percentages, it's the highest of his entire career. He's almost at 50, 40, 90. From his size and his stature, and that 71 points might have been the best 71 points I've ever seen because it wasn't forced. It was really natural. And for him to get 55 in the second half and overtime and took the game completely over, we haven't seen that. I want to say since Kobe 69.
Yeah,
no,
I mean,
81. Kobe 81.
No, 81. No, see, 81 was different because they force fed him the ball in the fourth quarter.
They were down.
They were
15.
blowing Toronto out that night.
They were not blowing them out. They were down 15.
Yeah, they were losing the whole game.
They were losing the whole game.
No,
man.
They were losing that whole game. They were losing.
They were losing the first. They were losing the first 3 quarters. I don't remember
the whole game.
I still think Kobe 60 plus against Dallas was more impressive than the 81.
You down 15 when getting 81 and don't have to go to overtime. Nah.
Hey, I'm gonna say Devin Booker 70 was impressive too in Boston.
No, it wasn't. He lost.
No, it wasn't. And they lost.
They
were giving him the ball.
No, they were. Now I agree with you on this one, Danny. They were giving him the ball.
This was about as bad.
He still pumped 70 though. That's impressive.
He jacked up.
70 is impressive.
Man, only 70 Avery know is 70 Nuggets.
Yeah,
man.
you know 70.
Yo, Avery,
that's why you having this conversation with him, bro.
Do y'all know how hard it is?
Yeah. Tell him how hard it is to get 70.
Avery, what's the most you ever scored, Avery?
They talk like 70 is just something people do every day.
I know, right?
That's
not impressive.
No, what I'm saying is, hold on.
Well,
our point is, you're 100% right. 70 hard to get. Trust me.
No, but Avery, what's the most you ever had?
Why does it matter?
I'm just asking, what's the most you ever had? I know you done had a 50 before.
45.
Yeah, 45. When was this?
My point. Why does it matter?
I'm saying what level, so I can get an understanding.
No, I ain't got no level. It's just bumps. Because I know what you're doing. I know you.
I'm asking.
Go ahead, Avery.
I know them.
Wow. So Andy, what's the most you ever had? My fault.
Hold on, Tyrus. What I'm saying, I agree with Danny. I don't think it's impressive than the other two because they lost, but you're 100% right. 70 is ridiculous.
I don't know. 70, bro. I don't know. Fraudulent, whatever. 70, bro.
What is Mike talking
about? Hey,
look.
Unless it's like that Division III player I seen that had 100 and something, but took 100 and something shots. That's different now.
Now, you're forgetting about David Robinson, 72.
Yeah, so he can win the scoring title.
Yeah, he had to do that.
Whatever. However you want to put it.
It was 7. It was 71, man. 71.
That was forced. What do you mean? They
Devin Booker's 70 was forced.
And they won the game, so stop.
Devin Booker's 70 was forced.
When y'all say most impressive, I think of most impressive MVP, whatever you want to put it. I look at Luka and Jokic. Love what Tatum is doing, but you have another guy beside you who do the same
21 for 40. He shot over 50%.
Yeah, like you have another guy beside you on your team that does the same thing.
Who you talking about?
Jaylen Brown. When I look at Tatum, you got Jaylen Brown. When I look at yes, Mitchell is hooping, but there's games where he's off, and Garland does put up, like you said, 50 or 25 and 12 or 30 on a consistent basis. When I look at Luka and he hasn't had Murray long. When I look at Luka and Jokic, they're doing it with and to be able to maintain that's crazy. Like for Luka to continue to do this,
didn't James Harden do this already?
Doesn't have a sidekick. Like it's crazy.
Hey, when my man James was putting up 60 and having like 15 assists, nobody had nothing to say.
No, wasn't James Harden doing this not too long ago?
He was. In Houston, he was.
I don't think them teams was that good.
It was impressive.
It was impressive.
But we weren't giving the same press as Luka doing right now.
But
it's
I
still
will
impressive.
He's impressive.
I would say this: Luka is going to be like LeBron. It's going to be hard to play with Luka. It's going to be hard to get another star to play with Luka.
Well, I think Christian Woods is doing phenomenal.
Yeah, he is.
He's not a star though.
It's
he's
the same
doing
thing
great.
as
I'm talking about a star. He's doing great, but it's going forward. Luka's going to have that LeBron to where he's going to have to start handpicking players. All right, hey, I need this, I need that. You can't bring no star guard with him. You know what I mean? Because he dominates the ball a lot.
But this is the thing though. Now, Andy, I do want to ask you this. You think if he had another guard that was, I don't want to say comparable, I don't know how to put it. If he had another guard that he trusted, you don't think that he would offload, he would be willing to offload some of that?
No.
I don't think you know how.
I'm gonna tell you, even with Spencer Dinwiddie, I think that's very good for him because at times he can just hand off the ball to Spencer Dinwiddie, but it's few and far between. And Dinwiddie is not going to be like, "Give me the damn ball." Now you bring another ego in that locker room, it's going to be totally different.
But you don't think it's out of necessity though, because like when you look around, nobody else on the team is. I like Christian Woods, but nobody else on the team is as good as Luka.
Spencer Dinwiddie scored to give you 20 a night though. Dinwiddie can give you.
He didn't give you no 40. They didn't give you no 40 or 50 though.
How many guys can give you 40 or 50 every night?
I mean, but Chuck just gave you a scenario where he said, "Look, Jaylen Brown can give you 40. I'm not every night, but he can give you 40.
He can give you consistent 28.
Kind of almost giving you 25 to 30 at night.
Yeah,
look at it, he's kind of doing the same thing.
Like Darius Garland and somebody,
they do the same thing.
Yeah. But you got to think Luka's game is controlling the basketball. Kind of the point I think Andy was saying that it's like LeBron, but this is James Harden 2.0. He's not going to win in Dallas because he's not giving the ball up. It is what it is.
He's more like a Jackie, but
here's my opinion.
He's like Marlon.
Here's my opinion on Luka. Andy right. He's too ball dominant to have another superstar. You can't win like that. James Harden's one of them. There's only one person that I can really say that's ever done it like that.
He was ball dominant.
Are you gonna let me finish? You gonna let me finish? I let you flat them duck lips all this time. Let me finish. Anyway,
hand on the button. Say one more thing.
I know you are. Now, what I'm saying is, only one person who can do that is LeBron James. Again, a lot of superstars can't play with LeBron. Kevin Durant said it. You can't. He's too ball dominant. All he wants is space out shooters. Luka wants to do everything, and his body cannot sustain this. This is not a winning culture in Dallas. Yeah, it's great stats. Yeah, he'll get an All-Stars, All-NBA, but he's not going to win the championship with this. He's still weak on the defense, and he's got better, but he's not like, oh, you're scared of Luka. He does a lot to do a little. Yeah, he'll get to the first round. To me, it was a fluke that he got past Phoenix. Phoenix just folded. I don't know how they just folded in the moments. And Luka had a hell of a series, but Luka cannot sustain that until he, like what Phil Jackson did to Jordan. Remember, he said, you're going to have to give it the basketball. You're going to have to trust your teammates. He doesn't want to do that. He wants to fill up the stat sheet.
Bar those guys are somebody you would trust.
But what we saying is everybody agrees with that.
Jordan didn't trust. Hold on. Jordan didn't trust. Remember,
he didn't trust nobody.
He said he didn't trust nobody. He didn't want to give
nobody.
Right. He didn't want to give the ball to Bill Cartwright with
but that's what I'm saying. So
he went on Scotty.
So what I'm saying is this: if Luka had, I don't know, if he had Kevin Durant, you don't think he would get a ball to him?
It wouldn't work. Durant wouldn't want to play there.
Why would Durant?
What's the difference between Kyrie? So Kyrie don't have the ball?
You're not getting it. Kyrie has it, but Kyrie will defer. He does let people run the point. He defers.
What I'm saying is
he likes to handle. Kyrie will let you run the point.
You don't think if Luka was playing with somebody of that cachet, he would defer though?
No, not at this age.
I have to say yes.
Not at this age.
I would think.
Look how long it takes James Harden to defer.
Like
yes.
Like my thing is this. My thing is this. Luka not deferring to Maxi Kleber. Why should he? Like, look at the guys he's playing with.
Well, I'm saying,
but like, you're naming people that we know he's not referring to. Like, come on.
Look at James Harden. Look at James Harden. It took James Harden to what he turned mid-30s to know that he's a second option.
No, and look at the guys he was playing with. He wasn't playing with nobody better than him.
They put nobody to make him better. They put the offense around James Harden.
Hold on. They had Chris Paul there. Like
Chris Paul is not better than James Harden. What do you mean?
He's capable of the same thing.
James Harden.
What do you mean?
But the thing about it though, Avery, when Chris Paul was there, what happened? They were injury away. They were injury away.
That's what I'm saying.
It
worked. Don't say James didn't have.
But if Chris Paul don't get hurt, everybody felt like Houston was
I don't know about that.
No, make layups. They would have won that game.
That's cool.
I said he didn't have nobody that was better.
Y'all need to stop.
No, but hold on. But don't say James never had a person. Yes, he did.
Yeah, but you naming guys.
Yeah, prime Dwight Howard. Hold on. Yeah, he had another prime Dwight Howard coming to Lakers.
No, Dwight Howard wanted his prime. Then stop.
Oh my gosh.
His prime.
He was only 2 years removed from Orlando when he got traded to the Lakers. Y'all got to stop this.
No, what do you mean?
Look, the difference.
This is ridiculous.
The difference with that, what you said about Kevin Durant and Kyrie. What you said about Kevin Durant and Kyrie is they're both not playing the point guard position. So it's like, hey, you go score, I go score. Luka, LeBron, Harden, they had the ball. Like, that's why it was hard to get somebody to go there. You had Chris Paul, who was taking a sacrifice to go play with him. You're not gonna get no top tier guy to come play with you, and you go sit in the corner. Luka's winning games because he has to win. He's doing what he's doing because he has to do it. If not, they wouldn't win shit.
Yeah. But now you see their windows closing because Paul is old.
But until again, let's not mix up the narrative. Nobody ever said he was winning anything. The question was, is it impressive? Simply, yes, it is.
100%.
Let's not mix up the narrative. Because what I'm saying is, on every night he's doing this every night. Every night.
Right now, I don't think he's the most. I thought right now, Danny took mine, so I wanted another person, Zion Williamson, before he got injured. He's impressive.
So hold on. So it's okay. So this is what confuses me. It's okay for Zion to be hurt all the time, but AD is a problem.
What are you talking about?
What did Anthony Davis do?
No.
That's a him and Avery.
No, I know what he's doing, but that makes no sense to this narrative right here.
He just like Zion because they're on the same nutritional plan.
I just said what's
y'all on the same nutritional plan. That's why you like Zion.
They probably are. You probably right with it. You're probably right with it.
Hey. But no, that
Zion is impressive, though. I ain't gonna lie, he's impressive.
That run that Luka made last year was very impressive. We can't.
And I said that.
Was it like an Allen Iverson run when he went to the finals?
That's impressive.
Nah.
But what I'm saying is, because Allen Iverson really never got back there again after that one run. So is Luka gonna be like that with Dallas?
Probably.
But I think that trade made everything for Philly that year. Getting Mutombo at the deadline that year changed everything. It changed everything. For Luka to have that type of run, what are you trading like Rudy Gobert to Dallas and they change everything defensively? That's kind of the same type of impactful trade you're going to need. I'm sure Minnesota will be happy to get rid of Rudy at this point.
But see, my thing is, my issue is this: like y'all saying LeBron was so dominant. When he went to Miami, he won his ball dominant when he had Dwayne Wade. If you put guys,
but they agree. But the thing is, they had to understand it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if you put a guy next to a guy that he respects, he's going to share the ball with him.
No.
But you got to understand,
There's only one guy in the world I've ever seen it do, in LeBron James. He's a
but
different
LeBron
animal.
and Wade and Bosh, they're all boys. They all knew this conversation. Yeah. You throw Kevin Durant next to Luka Doncic, and that is a nuclear explosion waiting to happen.
I disagree because Kevin Durant is used to playing with guys that dominate the ball. Russell Westbrook don't dominate the ball.
Have you ever disagreed when somebody gave you a plate?
nah, but I've only seen you turn down food once in your life. Hey, first of all,
disagree.
Hey, you know what? Disagree to that. You know what? I can see everybody collar on their shirt except for yours. I'm just saying, I can see everybody else collar on their shirt except for yours, bro. Yours is hitting up under the ruffles, bro. I see it.
And as soon as y'all give Tatum these props, they get smacked up by OKC without SGA by 30.
I know.
Good. Listen, that Jalen Williams kid's really nice though.
Yeah, he's good.
No,
yeah, he's good.
He's real good.
They literally get beat by 30, and Gilgeous Alexander not playing. But it's crazy.
Anybody not give their answer, man?
James, did you say? Yeah, I think everybody.
James said the same thing Andy said. He said,
Avery started fussing about Luka. I don't think he actually gave an answer though.
He said,
my impressive. Hold on, my impressive. I did say that.
Zion.
But Zion MVP, I still think is wide open because Joker, Giannis. I put Luka in there.
A long season.
You know what I mean? It's a long season. I don't have one of the. I think it's 4 or 5.
If Joker get it this year, I ain't watching basketball no more, bro.
Why? I mean, he's
in the West.
What my issue is this: he's 18th in scoring. It's 17 guys ahead of him. All those guys out.
But his job's not to score 30 a game.
Bro, Embiid is averaging dang near 34 points a game.
But that's not he's almost averaging a triple double though.
Listen to me. You got Kevin Durant, who's almost averaging 30, shooting 50, 40, 90. You got Steph doing the same thing, even though he's hurt. You got these guys, Luka doing
So let me ask you a question. Hold on real quick, Danny. So Tyrus, what is Joker averaging across the board?
You do realize there's only 3 people in the history of the game that
what is he averaging across the board?
Listen to me real quick. You do realize only 3
What is he averaging across the board?
Listen to me. You do realize there's only 3 people in the history of the game that ever win 3 MVPs back to back.
He's probably averaging.
And LeBron ain't one of them.
10 and 10.
Also, is that the problem?
He's averaging on 25, 10 and 10. They ain't
He's close.
Win 3 in a row either.
He averaging.
I agree with Tyrus because if you're gonna go off of that, Luka's stats are better than his. I mean, from like just overall, if you're gonna give it to him because of that, I'd rather give it to a guy that's averaging 30, 11, and almost a triple double
award.
Huh?
It's not a stat award.
Points a game award.
If you take Jokic out Denver, what they doing?
I don't get this 30.
No. If you take Luka off Denver, they'll have a better record than if you take Luka off Dallas.
Facts. Denver will have a better record.
That's absolutely
a way better record.
But I would say that depends on Murray too. If he ain't because he ain't had Murray in forever.
Hold on, I gotta go all the way down to the bottom to find Jokic in point.
Man,
okay, 25.
I didn't know this was a point. I didn't know this was a point.
10 and 9.
25 what?
10 and 5, 10 and 9. But here, look at numbers. 30. Luka averaging 34. 9 and 9, bro. Like what?
Here's my issue with
Tyrus. But Luka's been doing that every year, though, right? So what's the difference?
No, he's been averaging on 30.
Hold on. See what I'm saying? Is this a scoring award or the
Thank you. It's the most valuable player.
Right.
Like, come on, man.
Well, right now Luka's more valuable.
Oh, and say that, but don't say Tatum's 30 and all this 30 stuff.
Well,
but now you say,
hey, look. So my issue was this: when Avery said the Whopper was more valuable than the Big Mac, I didn't have a problem with it.
I knew he was going to play. See what I'm saying?
Because when you look,
if you take Luka off the what's name, the worst player, the worst team in the NBA,
and we're good with that. I think everybody can agree with that. But I don't stop saying points. Like,
points do matter. What do you mean?
When's last time the scoring leader won the MVP?
Huh?
When's last time the scoring leader won the MVP?
Jordan?
I'm not saying because he's leading the point. What I'm saying is,
that's all right.
Okay. So tell me this.
Did Giannis win it?
So tell me this. Somebody averaged.
Giannis never let him score.
So tell me this.
He's 9 and 9.
Tell me this.
He's 9 and 9. 30, 9 and 9. That's 34.
James Harden.
So tell me this. Somebody averaging 15 points can win it.
James, yeah.
Kevin Durant, right?
Man, that
Harden was the last one to win.
That was a sympathy.
Harden was the last one.
That was a sympathy MVP. That was a sympathy MVP.
Oh, I answered the question.
It felt bad for the man to the game.
Basically, it's to me right now. You're making the MVP like the Heisman, only for quarterbacks. Now you make it only for who scores the highest in the NBA. Like, come on, Ty.
Well, that's who get all the praise. The people that score.
It's not. It's his. But
we praise Donovan
Mitchell. It's not him scoring the
one.
highest. He's 34-9-9, man.
Andy, we're not saying that. I think everybody agrees. That's
no,
not
but what I'm saying is this.
Say that, Andy.
Okay.
Don't try to have his back.
No, Avery.
Get him on the waist.
Avery. So when I said what I said, what was your counter? Your counter was.
Is this a points award or something?
No. His counter was Jokic is almost averaging a triple-double. That's what their counter was.
But he's averaging it with 25.
Okay, I got you. But he's averaging dang near the same thing with 34.
Your first assessment.
You get what I'm saying?
Like what I'm saying is, to me, if I'm not mistaken, every year, if I'm thinking about, even though he's won MVPs, Luka's stats is always better than Jokic.
No.
Why not?
Okay, last year, I'm saying he's never averaged.
Last year he averaged like 28. I think
27, 28.
Yes, 28, 10 and something.
34 and 28 is a big difference.
34 is a big difference.
But that's not.
But he still averaged more points.
Argument now.
How many points?
But we got to also think though. But Ty, the difference between last year's Jokic and this year's Jokic is Michael Porter is healthy. Jamal Murray's healthy.
He got his whole
team. He actually has
now.
people who can score the best. Aaron Gordon's played the best of his career.
Well, that's why he's not winning it.
How? He actually
he's
has
not.
supporting cast this year, so he doesn't have to score. You can still be dominant without scoring the basketball.
He's not winning MVP this year. I guarantee it. Anybody want to bet? I would take the field against Jokic.
Last year, what happened?
I would take the field against Jokic. Who would take my bet?
If they're number one in the league, he might win MVP.
We know who not winning MVP. AD's not winning.
It's going to be tough. I think Tatum is playing the best right now on the best team. But like you said, they're doing this Luka campaign right now. Everybody sees it. It's a Luka campaign, and if he continues to play at this high level, it's going to be hard for him to.
Let me mention that you're the chairman of the
absolutely I got
campaign. But Avery, man, before you get into your career over, man, let me tee you up. You know what I'm saying?
My career ain't gonna be heavy tonight, man.
Over is the best segment in all of digital media.
Career over, Jacoby. Career over, man. He need to retire. He's doing that. He need to retire. The best segment of all time. It's career over. First of all, we're gonna career over James because you were frozen for a good 5-10 minutes.
Mr. Avery Graves with career over.
Oh, Lord. When we were at the beginning of the year, it was Herbert, the Chargers, Tampa Bay, and Tom Brady. Man, career over for all of them, and real live for his daggone pick. Ben Simmons, career over. I'm going to start that little career over. But for Ty Vendors, we told you. You've been hollering Brooklyn. I'm sick, but I'm glad it's over. Career over Brooklyn.
Oh, my Lord. Boy.
What you got for us, man?
Oh, man, mine is really soft, man. I mean, I'm really kind of hurt about the guy. Make sure I'm saying his name right. Damar Hamlin, man. I'm just putting his prayers out to his family, man. I've never seen nothing like it in my entire life. Somebody really getting CPR in the football field, man. It's just tough. But this is my prayers out to him and his family. So that's my career over. So hopefully his career is not over.
What kind of career over?
I wasn't gonna have nothing big.
Yeah, nothing, man. You paying respect. Come on, man.
So you don't got nothing to say about them bringing the steak, egg, and cheese back at McDonald's. You ain't got nothing to say about that.
I mean, can I have a soft career over? I mean, I could have got on how Chicago Blues
See what I'm saying, Raylan? They keep trying to say this and that, but they act like I'm not telling the truth. Voters fatigue is real, man. MJ and Braun never got 3 in a row.
That's not what nobody said about that.
Chuck.
I mentioned that. I said so. Chuck.
He's changed.
Hold on.
No, did you need to know? I'm not gonna hold on to this because you changed your argument. Your first argument was you're not gonna let him finish. Your first argument was about.
But I let you finish your sandwich.
No, that was it. You also went to the point
and then Chuck.
Assist and all this.
Chuck.
I'm gone, man.
Argument. Did I say it's only been 3 people in the history of the game?
I'm out, man.
And 3 MVPs.
You got to start lying.
Well, we out there, bye. Somebody out like hey, look. Somebody out like that's hurting somebody. Bye. Your favorite restaurant about to close anyway. All right, man. Look, so I ain't gonna lie. That is the GOAT career over. It's some other. It's some other ones, but that's one of my favorite ones too.
Boy.
Now, don't come back now. Don't come back now, Bob.
Come back. I didn't know I got.
Oh man, why you give the AD treatment? Why you give the AD treatment?
He's the AD of the show. He hurt right now.
Dude, man,
somebody's Achilles and all that.
How did you switch the scenario now? Oh, he got to prove his point by his stats. he don't prove his point by his loss of calories because we know he don't have that point. So now he goes off of this about some triple double. Yes, Luka's playing well, but you're ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous.
Hey man, what new sandwich come out?
Lucas, you can't just say well.
Take me off
Avery,
here,
you just can't say he's playing well, Avery. Come on, man.
He's playing great, Andy.
Okay,
but this dude switched the narrative when he was wrong. He's never wrong about a double cheeseburger that he loves those. Come on, man.
I know you ain't talking.
Give me. I'm gone, man.
We still can't see the collar on your shirt, bro. You like?
I'm glad y'all see what me and James got to put up with every week.
This is the crazy part. This is the crazy part. I can see the collar on his shirt better now with that screen than I could when he was actually on the screen. Like that's the crazy part to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Get this dude out of here, man. Career over for him. That's what the career over is this week. But like I said, man, Danny, we appreciate you popping up on us, man. Boy, this the man to do my taxes right here, Andy. He probably can't do them now. He in Florida or something like that. But we appreciate you for pulling up, man. Like I say, man, you know,
y'all guys, man.
you're always welcome, man. And you know, when me and him was talking, I said, hey, man, you know, we can pull you in a 9 and just do the basketball. He said, hey, man, what you trying to doubt my football knowledge? And I said, well, you know, I ain't know you. I know you're a basketball player. You know, everybody don't watch. You know what I'm saying?
That's the difference.
You know, everybody don't watch football. You know what I'm saying? But
especially when you're betting on the games, you gotta watch.
Yeah, this MVP race is gonna be.
I bet, man.
That's the truth.
This MVP race is gonna be crazy. I will say that.
That is definitely true.
This like I said, but you know, to start off, just like I said earlier, man, you know, I never seen it where this many guys is averaging over 30. Not while I've been watching
right now, man.
Yeah.
I
think the average is like 115, something like that, 114, 115.
It's back to the 80s.
Huh?
It's back to the 80s all over again.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, Alex English or somebody like that.
Brooklyn had 98 at the half, I said something like that, 92 one time.
Yeah,
Brooklyn had 94
in the third quarter.
It was 94 at halftime against the Warriors.
Yeah,
I think it wasn't. I think it was
with
the Warriors.
Without Kyrie.
Without Kyrie, yeah.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
So they ain't nobody's playing defense for sure.
No.
Hey man, look.
The only difference between this and 1980s basketball is in the 80s they took mid-range shots. Now they're just shooting threes and dunks. That's all the NBA is.
Hey, according to Gilbert Arenas on the No Chill Gil podcast, they never played defense. They just hacked and fouled. But that's what Gilbert
played no defense either.
That's what Gilbert Arenas said. It was him and I don't remember who was on the show with him, but
that's how you play defense. You foul. Trust me, I know. That's all I do.
That's what Avery do. That's all Avery do.
Avery don't play defense. He'll score.
I ain't seen nobody cook me.
Because you in the zone.
I bet that.
I cooked your ass. I done cooked you.
No, hey, give me on the show because he know he like, when you
I done cooked your ass. I done cooked your ass.
I probably taught you how to cook. You didn't cook nobody. Get out of here.
Hey, I done cooked your ass a couple times in open gym.
No.
He tried to hit me with his body and try to turn you and do all that crazy stuff.
It don't matter how you do it. Buckets.
Well, I done cooked your ass a couple times.
Ain't no damn way. You may won the game because you had a whole bunch of stacked players up there, but you ain't cooking me. I guarantee that. I promise you that. That's a promise. I don't know where you got that from. You can name, I don't care who you put up here. Nobody.
See, this is
what
I don't like.
Agree. You're not supposed to agree. I know you're not. You're never supposed to agree.
You're not.
But me and you know. Me and you know. I don't
No, me and you know. He right. Me and you know. He right. Me and you know.
Hey, ain't nobody can ever say they ain't never been cooked, bro. Everybody been cooked.
No, I don't.
You don't have. He's not gonna agree to it. He will never.
Everybody been cooked. Bro. I don't like that.
There's nobody on this panel that sees somebody come out there and give me torch. Nobody. I don't want to hear that. And he got this. He probably put me on 2K. He probably played on 2K and got some torch. Came by the crib with me and BQ. But
hey, look, I agree, Gabe. You ain't lying. But everybody been cooked, bro. So you ain't never been playing pickup and somebody gave you 5-6 buckets?
I ain't seen it, bro.
Hey, Tyrus, I'll answer the question. Is somebody right here on this same panel that cooked his ass a couple times?
When?
5 or
I
6
gave you the same. Hold on, and I gave you the same cooking. So let's not sit here. If you're gonna talk about cooking, see what I'm saying? People got delusion. People get foggy.
But you say you never got cooked. That's cool. If somebody scores on me,
but I know I didn't get cooked. I don't remember none of them.
I know I'm gonna have one more point than you though. I know that.
Well, I don't remember none of them numbers.
I'm about to put this out and take a survey and see if anybody have a cook.
You can put all the survey.
You know they coming. Matter of fact, do that. You know they coming.
I'll put the clip out as soon as we get up. So you gonna pull the receipts? What you got? Video, VHS tapes?
Not a video. Like you can't just say, "Oh, I went to the gym and I gave this guy these buckets."
Yeah, but what you got on Laserdisc?
No VHS.
Oh, I hate you, boy. A-track. He got on A-track, man. Video. First
that was a good one. That was a good
video
one.
On A-track, man. But we ain't gonna hold y'all up, man. You know, we just on here clowning, man. I do believe Avery has been cooked before. Somebody on this panel said they has cooked him before, so I do ain't got no reason to lie. 100%. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen nobody cook Avery. Man, you don't even count, man.
I mean, listen.
Because I done cooked the dude that said he ain't seen you get cooked.
I mean, never mind. I
done put him in the pan and I don't even cook.
Wow. We know you cook in the kitchen, but you ain't cooking on the court. Going in this daggone show.
Says the person that's always talking about getting on the grill. Always talking about frying this. Always talking about I'm on a new diet now with the fish and the croaker.
Oh, so now we have private conversations. Now it's getting personal now. Personal.
Man, you ain't never seen me fall, bro. Bye. This is what I'm saying. How much you paying this dude, Avery? You on your payroll?
Well, I had you on the slippery slide in Fitness Connection. You didn't know what to do.
You ain't never had me on no slippery slide.
What?
The last time I seen you play, Ant put your behind in early retirement, bro. LaHoney put you in early retirement. Ant Massenberg, aka LaHoney, aka La Fitness, aka La Tired, aka La GM, put you in early retirement. I ain't seen you play since. All right, so I see it's nothing to say now. Nothing to say, career over? All right, cool. All right, so look, man, what I can say, Danny and Andy, man, we appreciate y'all coming through, man.
I appreciate y'all.
Appreciate it,
fellas.
We'll see y'all next week, ladies and gentlemen.
Good luck to all y'all teams too, man. Except
appreciate it. You too, bro.